it's time to go to the jungle. The food might not be guaranteed. You might not be sure that you're going to have your meal as regular as you will in the zoo, because that place you're living is a zoo. They feed you. You're welcome back to my channel. I am Fumi Chris and I'm happy to be back here today. Please, if you've not subscribed, hit the subscription button so that you're notified on my new videos and you don't get to miss anything. And if you've done that already, thank you very much. As human beings, I understand that we don't like to face the unknown. We don't like not to have all the details before we move. We like to know what is going to happen before we venture into things, into new things. And that is why when we are in a place of certainty, we tend to be comfortable and stay there longer than necessary. But today, I'm going to be telling you 5 major discomforts that might be hiding in that your comfort zone that looks so cozy. So I think that is hidden in our comfort zone is irrelevance. If you outstay your comfort zone and God has been telling you, jump, walk on the water, move to that thing that look like is unknown to you, and you're like, no, I prefer this place, you know, it's I know everything around here and all of that. Number one thing that might face is irrelevance. You just realize that you're not celebrated as you used to. Maybe you are someone, you finish NYSC like we do here in Nigeria. After your university education, you go to serve the nation for 1 year. And after that, instead of you to start a life after that, you went back home and daddy and mommy are feeding you again. It might look okay. Before you wake up in the morning, your food is already on the fridge. They wake you up, to eat. There's always food. They are meeting your needs. You can check mommy's bag to get money for recharge card, for subscription and all of that. And the children too, your younger ones, when they come back from school, the remote of the television is always in your hand. It's a matter of time. Before you know it, some little abuse will be coming with the benefits. That you will be like, I know where my mates are. Then go out of the house. That is where your mates are. You can't be in the same house and enjoy the benefit without receiving some insult, because you are not supposed to be in that place. And that is why I would like to ask you one question. Who is feeding your hunger? Because you see, we don't want it. We don't want to feel hungry. We don't want the lack and the want. And that is why we hold on to the skirts of those people that give us urgent 2K. But I'm telling you, when you go to church and they are asking you to pray against your enemy, do you know your real enemy? Your real enemy are those people that are feeding your hunger. That anytime you're hungry, they are quick to send you money. Anytime you need something, they are quick to meet your need. Because the real essence of hunger is to wake you up mentally. Hunger is the best teacher. Hunger, real hunger. Because now look at it this way. People that sponsor themselves through university, it might look so hard compared to people that parents sponsor. It's a good life. That's how it should be. But then those that sponsor themselves in school, they struggle to get the school fees, they struggle to get money for handouts and all the necessary things in school. But you know what? Their mind is open to business. They know how to make money. And by the time they are done with school, they are already an expert when it comes to money making. But you know those ones, they always call home. No, they will come out, all they have to show is their certificate. They need to start learning. Life will start showing them what life had shown this one in their year 1 in the university. Lack of connection to the source. Because the same God that is showing you, that is leading you in the path, in the path to greatness, is the one telling you, time out. Time out. You need to move out of this place. but you ignore. Sometimes it will just look as if it's not speaking to you again. Everything will went quiet. You will now from that house, you can go to retreat and pray, and you still return to that house. It will look as if God is not talking. Why? Because once has He spoken, twice have I heard. That's what the scripture said, that all glory belongs to God. So when He says something and you don't listen, then He leaves you. Until you retrace your back and you do that thing, then you start hearing Him again. 3 is inner struggle. Sometimes you just feel frustrated. Like I mentioned in my previous video, sometimes you just feel, and I know I'm better than this. I know where my mates are. When you see some insult, some abuse, you are angry. But then it's not their fault. You need to leave the place. You need to be missed. It might not be your home. Sometimes it might be cozy, like, thank God you are at home. If you are not at home, who would have helped us to fix this, to fix that? But then on so many occasions, there will be, subtle insults that will come. That you can take a walk and cry. You cry on your bed. That's not the solution. Pack your load and go. The outside might look so uncertain. Here you have a bed to yourself. There's even AC in your room. But outside there, do you know how much they rent a house? Do you know how much a room costs? Go out. That's how to become a man, either you're a man or a woman. Now compare the lion in the jungle to the lion in the zoo. Anytime I go to the zoo and I see lion, I always shake my head. The majesty had left them. They feed you. You see them, they will yarn. Lion! They're supposed to roar. So it's time to go to the jungle, lion. It's time to go to the jungle. The food might not be guaranteed. You might not be sure that you're going to have your meal as regular as you will in the zoo, because that place you're living is a zoo. They feed you. And Uncle, you go and wash car. Definitely you have to. Because you must give something. You can't be worthless. You must give something. You must bring value. And if you can't bring value mentally, then we need your energy and your strength around the house. You will help the children with their assignments. You will help pound the yam. You will wash the car. You will wash auntie's clothes and mommy's clothes. And when there's an errand, definitely you have to go. And you are the only one at home. You will help, pack clothes when rain is about to fall now, before they come back from work. All those is not your portion. It's time to pack your load and go to the jungle. There's nothing as good as when you see the money that you labor for. The money you labor for, you spend it differently than when they always credit you on pocket money. At what age? So number 4 is lack of drive. Lack of drive. That urge, that activeness that make you to jump and be proactive and do things on your toes and all of that will not be there, because you've been relegated. You're no longer at the forefront of your life. They decide for you. You don't own your day any longer. You can't say, so by 12 o'clock I'll be here, No. You can wake up and have your to-do plan. And they will tell you, Shola, there's somewhere I want to send you today. You have to pocket your list. You can't say, no, you have what? Because you need to go to where they're sending you. So the drive will not be there. Then you see a lion that's supposed to be in the jungle as the king of the animal. He will now be there, lying down in the zoo. Lying down in the zoo. And you see an active dog at home, where it's supposed to be, better than the lion in the zoo. The drive will not be there. And number 5 is limitations. Anytime you go on social media, you see your friends, they've moved. Those ones that decided to go to the jungle immediately after school, or even before they left school, then you start seeing them. You start getting depressed by seeing people's status and people's, their posts. You'll be like, I thank God for where I am. Some are dead, and some are dead, but we are alive. So sometimes it's good to even check your clock, your time with other people's time, to check if your time is still working. So you can't. There's nothing as deadly as comfort zone. Nothing. You won't know what you miss until you leave. Because let me tell you something, when you leave your comfort zone, you become a king there. It's a matter of time. You become a king. Every great man left their comfort zone to the land of the unknown. So it's time for you to leave. And that is my message for you today. I remember when I came to Ilorin, I was not like this. They taught me here. The children, the street children, their parents, staff and volunteers, they made me who I am today. I have experiences of this, that. But they all of them make me who I am. I could have packed my load and ran back home. But what would have become my testimony today? Initially, it will not look like it. Because remember, when you plant a corn, a seed, it will first of all die before it brings out fruit. So when you get outside, that death season will be there. But come on, after the death is life. So that is what I'm here for today. And I hope you're blessed. I hope you gain one or two things. I would like to read about your thoughts, at the comment section. And I will please, need you to share this link. Let's send it to people that, it might be blessed. Let's send it out. Let's share it. Let's share it among our contacts. And please hit the subscription button so that when I send another video, you'll be the first to see it. Thank you very much. And guess what? See you at the boardroom. Thank you.